cousins, why are married people broke? If you saw the video I did yesterday, excuse me, that all Americans are broke. Not all Americans are broke. I did the video and say how I'm not broke. My family, we are not broke. And so I got a couple of emails talking about, can I talk about married people being broke and why are married people broke? Married people are broke because they were broke as single people. Hello, you put two broke people together, you're still going to be broke. 9 out of 10 times, one person might have some financial knowledge or wisdom and can try to get the other person to adjust, but 9 out of 10 times they're broke. Most Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Most Americans are broke. What does it mean to be broke over here? Paycheck to paycheck. When you cannot afford to miss a paycheck, then that means you are absolutely broke. Happy Tuesday, my cousins. I absolutely love you. I adore you. I missed you guys yesterday, but it was a holiday, so I laid in the bed. Thank you for your love and support. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up. Check out that video I did of I'm not broke and why are married people broke. I heard this story of a man got married. After he got married, found out that his wife had $30,000 in credit card debt. He said, excuse me, it's time for my cleaning people to come. It's dusty, child. It's dusty. He said, if he knew she had $30,000 in credit card, not student loan, not a mortgage, right? Some things you overlook. Student loans, if it's not too much, mortgage, you kind of overlook. Credit card debts, no, she has a problem. Well, the Bible said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And he said, if he had known that before he married her, he would not have married her. So my question is, didn't you ask her for the credit report? Think I'm extreme. And oh my God, you need his credit report, his bank, his savings, his retirement. Absolutely. Because I am financially savvy, I am financially knowledgeable. So I don't need to marry somebody who's going to fight against me, but I need somebody who is also financially stable, also financially savvy, also knowing how to handle your money and how to plan for the future. My dad says, Pastor Bradshaw, he said, look at a man's life up to the point of you meeting him. I think I'm writing something on that. Look over his life. What has he done up to the point of him asking you to marry him? And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, you need to look at their financial records, which is their credit report, before you get married. Because how many of you know that marriage is supposed to be? Marriage is supposed to be forever. And so you need the correct data and the information in order for you to make an informed decision, just like that gentleman married a woman, $30,000 in credit card debt, and didn't know because he didn't ask for the credit report. He said if he had known, he would not have married her. So when it comes to marriage and money, it's like they intertwine. It's hand in hand. The same attitude, beliefs that that person had while they were single, it's the same they're going to have when they are married. You know, I try to talk to especially Caribbean, not especially, but Caribbean people about saving for the future. And now that I'm talking about a girl, I'm going to be retiring in 6 or 7 years, depending on how they calculate it, because I have 6 years and they're talking about they have 7 years. But I think it's because I owe them a year. I have to buy back a year of my time because I was on maternity leave, and then I took 6 months off during COVID to take care of my children. So I have to buy that time back, and together it's about $10,000. So I think I'm gonna try to take care of that this year so my numbers can get right. So they're like, I have 7. I have 6. How you have 7? They was like, we have 7. I'm like, I got 6. 6 or 7. Maybe I should just say 7 just to be at peace with it. Okay. How you retire? What person? I've been here before you came here, and you're gonna leave me here. And I remind this person that I say, listen, I've been trying to talk to you. We make decent money. The sun is in my. We make decent money at my job. Okay, especially if you are a single woman or even if you are a single parent. Y'all, I was making 50,000 in my 20s, 20 year ago. 20 years ago, I was making $50,000 in my 20s. That don't seem like a lot of money to people, but for a 20-something-year-old single mama, $50,000 was a lot of money. And I talked to people. I said, listen, every month, put a little bit of money, how you, it's because you have a husband. I said, even if I was not getting married, even if I was not married, I would still be retiring at 52. Because when I started working there, it was about 12 years, but I got married at 35. See, I started planning for my retirement with my first job out of college. My husband is not my retirement plan. My child at that time, who's special needs, definitely was not my retirement plan. Social Security was not my retirement plan because when I was in college, we were told we weren't going to get it. So they said, don't even think about it. So that wasn't my plan. My plan was to sacrifice yesterday for tomorrow. When I was dating for Data, I also wanted a husband who sacrificed for today. I didn't want a man who was in his 30s or 40s who were not planning for retirement, who was not saving, who was not thinking about their future, who was just living for today. I wanted a man who was thinking about generational wealth. So between my husband and I, we have over 50 years together investing. My husband didn't invest since he was like in his 30, about 30. Me, since I'm in my mid 20s. My husband is in his mid 50s. I'm almost 50. So we have about 50 years combined of investing and planning for our future. So when you are dating for marriage, you must, first of all, you need to ask yourself, are you financially knowledgeable? Are you financially aware? Are you planning for your future? And you know what I notice about people? I was watching a video yesterday that's saying some people are broke because they are lazy. And I do agree to some extent. And I also think another reason was people want a miracle and people do not want to go through the process. So when I tell people that, I'm almost 50, I've been investing since I'm in 24, that's how long it takes for compound interest to grow. Me not have that time. That take too long. Oh no, me need something right now. I say I can't help you. I cannot help you because you looking for a miracle. You want somebody to come in and pay off your house, give you a whole lot of money to put away for retirement, and pay off all of your debts. And guess what? You're going to end up in the same position you were before. Why? You did not go through the process. But when you take time and go through the process, every 2 weeks, put a little money in. Every 2 weeks, put Mr. Lincoln coming tomorrow. I'm gonna go see Mr. Lincoln tomorrow. Add $5, add $10. Just put a little bit in. Over time. It grows. Your retirement is like an oak tree. Do you understand? It takes 20 years. I live in where we have a lot of trees in my area. These big old gigantic trees, 20, 30 years. That's how you must save, you must invest, you must sacrifice. Here's another thing I notice about some people. You make $50,000 a year. You want to drive a Porsche. You want to buy a $10,000 shoe, a $13,000 pocketbook, nails done every week, weave done every week. You want to pay your mortgage, your bills, you want to save for retirement, and you want to save for your college fund, and you want to have an emergency fund. How many of you know that that money's not going to go, that all that what you want to do, it's not going to work? Because see, you want to live like you're Beyonce. You're not Beyonce, boo-boo. You're an everyday working American who needs to make the sacrifice for today for tomorrow. And so you go into marriage with all of that, those expectations and mindset. And over here, I teach a comfortable life. If I was buying all this crazy stuff, my husband would have never married me. He told me one of the reasons I married you when I wrote this book, 20,000 Guys. I asked him why, why. He said, no, 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 that's not what happened. My godmother, when I got married, she said, I'm going to give you some money. I just have to wait to get it out. When she eventually got the money out, I think I was pregnant with little Michael. She gave me a lot of money. More money I've ever held in my hand. Thousands of dollars. Okay. And she said, this is for you. And she said, because if you need to replace your roof, or if your roof come on, you need money to replace it. She wasn't talking about my roof, my physical roof on my house. She was talking about my marriage. If it didn't work out, I'll have some money, because her marriage didn't work out. Okay. And so I put some money away for myself, and then I gave some money to Mike. And my husband said to me, he said, no, no, no. She gave you that money for you. And I told him, no, no, no. It's okay. Because we had a little emergency fund after we got married. And it wasn't little, it was a lot of money. And we had to use it to do mold remediation in our house. So we had used up most of our emergency funds. So I wanted to give him some money to put back in emergency fund. And he said, one of the reasons I married you is because I paid attention to you, how you were with your money. He said, I noticed you didn't waste your money, because when he met me, I was driving a $2,500 car I paid for. I had a 1-bedroom apartment where my daughter slept in the bedroom. I slept in the living room on a futon. I was paying off my student loans, and I was saving to buy a car. So if I was out here crazy with how I was with my money, he would not have married me. And he said, I knew you did not waste your money, so I knew you was not going to waste my money. You see how they're paying attention to you and what you do and how you do and how you're going to handle their money. And we've been married 12 years. My husband don't know how much money he got in savings. He don't know how much he got in his 401k. All he know, he's putting it in. He's putting it. I'm now that Trump's back in office, I am converting to a Roth IRA. So by the time we get to retirement age, we don't have to worry about it. He don't know how much. You know why he don't know how much? Because he trusts me with his money, but he trusts me because he was paying attention how I was with my money and how I'm doing with my money. So when you are a single person, woman, remember, ladies, we are supposed to be the managers of the home. You're wasting your money. You're going to waste his money. You wonder why I can't get no husband, or I can't attract nobody. Okay, take a look at your life, but what you're doing. So discipline yourself. Now, I am working on the book, but I just wanted to do this video really quick. Is broke single people get married, you're still going to be broke. If you do not begin to make the adjustment and make the change and make the sacrifice, saving for an emergency fund, preparing for your retirement, investing in your 401k, 457. That's what I have. Putting away money for your Roth IRA. If you're under 50, you can do $7,000 a year. 7,000 last year, 7,000 this year. You're over 50, my husband, you could do 8,000. So 8,000 for him this year, 7,000 for me this year. And that Roth IRA will grow tax-free. I have to go. I love you. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Talk to you later. Bye.